Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Jane's Luxe Reviews. First, thank you to the subscribers that joined my channel for my very first YouTube video. So thank you. If you like my content, please like, share, subscribe. I would like to do more and grow my channel. I just want to see that people want to see the reviews that I have and are interested. So thank you for those that watched my last video. I really appreciate it. So I made a couple of purchases from Louis for the makeup drop. So I received the alert for like the pre-sale, and I had my mind set that I was not purchasing anything. I didn't feel the need. I'm not a huge makeup person. I'm more of a pretty natural beauty gal for the most part. So typically I wear like concealer. I do have some Russian and German in my ancestry on my mom's side, and so I have dark under eye circles. It's what we have on that side. So I do cover that. I love a good gloss, natural lip. Special nights, you know, special occasions, I'll wear a pretty lipstick, eyeshadow depending on the day really, but I'm more on that natural spectrum of makeup. So you won't see me on this channel with anything like super bold. Although I love those looks, I'm just not that talented. So anywho, and I look a little bit different from my last video. Once or twice a year, I straighten my hair. I used to just get curly cuts, but I'm actually finding it a little bit more beneficial for me to trim it when it's straight. So anywho, if you guys have like interest in, you know, hair videos, products, styling, any of that stuff, let me know. I wouldn't mind doing some videos like that if there's actually some interest in it. So anywho, I made 2 purchases technically. One is still on its way. I did these online. I live in Virginia, and I'm in coastal Virginia, and there are no Louis Vuitton stores here, unfortunately. Sucks. So we have to travel like up north to the DC area, to Charlotte, you know, just to get our fix. I'll show these couple of items that I did purchase online, and then talk about the third item that's still on its way that I am very excited about. So first, like I said, I told myself I didn't want any of these items, didn't need them. And then I watched some YouTube videos and I fell in love, kind of embarrassed to say, but with, no, not really. The packaging. I love the packaging. Quality. I'm a quality gal. So I'm at this time of my life where I don't mind spending money on good quality items. I will make the splurge. Okay, all of these noises, that is my dog. I have a French bulldog, and so you'll hear him snorting, yawning, just doing the most. So he needed to be right here with me, and here we are. So anywho, maybe I'll show him to you later in the video. So anywho, my very first purchase is a lipstick. It's so pretty. Now, I have used it, so I'm sorry I can't show you like a beautifully unused lipstick, but I bought the Sable's Rose Sable? I think it's Sable's Rose is the color. I did use the virtual tool to figure out what color would look best on me. I had pretty good success. So you have to make sure you're in good lighting. So I was testing it in the evening time, and that wasn't working well. So I went to a well-lit room, and I found that it was pretty spot on. I don't know if, you know, other people have had other experiences, but mine was pretty positive. So anywho, here's the packaging, black and gold. It just looks like a gold ring, right? Like a really beautiful men's ring. I love it. And then the top It is like a clear, you can kind of see the lipstick through there with the Louis flower, which I love so much. No stickers. You cannot tell what color this is, which is why I was struggling to remember what I bought, because it's nowhere on here. So just keep that in mind. My dog is really snorting a lot. There's a lot of noises happening. So I love the magnetic closure. So I know it's secure when I put it in my bag. Although I do keep makeup, perfume, lotion, liquids. I have a couple of Louis Vuitton pouches that I keep in my bag when I carry my larger bag. So anyhow, so it's magnetic, which I really like. Inside is gold. I'm a gold person for sure. So here's the color. So it's a really pretty, I feel like it's a really almost like a neutral color for me, which I really like. And if I hadn't used it, you could tell it has this beautiful, almost like a velvet kind of a look to it. It's just like so pretty. And then it has like an LV imprinted, oh, there it is on that side, if you can see it. But I really, really think it's gorgeous. So when I bought these products, I keep in mind that it's makeup. Like this was $160, which is ridiculous to most people. It was ridiculous to me. But for me, I do enjoy collecting these items, and I feel like these are just something that I will hold on to forever, even when the lipstick is gone. So I really like it. So that's the lipstick. Maybe I'll try it on when I open the eyeshadow compact, which has a mirror in it. So anywho, so that's the lipstick that I bought. Then I watched some additional YouTube videos and saw the cosmetic, the eyeshadow quad and the compact. And I fell in love with the compact. I think it's so beautiful. And so I saw one that had like a really pretty shade of green in it. Green's my favorite color. And so when I saw that, I'm like, that's what I want. Of course, it was sold out. There were no shades available, to be fair. And then periodically a few would pop up, different quads that I did consider. But I did mention that I'm not a huge makeup person. I do kind of lean towards more natural shades. And so I'm like, why am I going to waste money on some colors that I really don't need? So I waited until it was back available. So anywho, here is the compact that I got. And does it say the color? It does. So 951 Forces of Nature is what I got. And beautiful packaging, of course. Wouldn't expect anything less. And it just slides open. I've opened this. I haven't used it yet. I was gonna put the eyeshadow on for the video, but I figured it'd be a little more fun to see it pretty much untouched. So the box is really nice. It's got little like embossing or whatever you call it. I don't know if you can see. There we go. The LV and the little flowers in there. And now my dog is scooting across the carpet, itching his belly. This is going to be interesting how much you can hear in the background. So here is the compact. I'm just really, truly obsessed with it. And look at that. It's so pretty. It's like an accessory, really. So gorgeous. It's heavy, which I love. I use my hands a lot, holding this gem ever so carefully. If I were to ever drop it, I'd be so devastated. But yeah, so this is the compact, and you just open, oops, the little cover. There's a little flower, like the Louis Vuitton flower cover. It goes over the quad. And then here are the shades, which I thought they were really gorgeous. So it's like a beautiful gold and green, and then of course like a nice natural like highlight color, and then this beautiful shade below. Excuse me, like a I don't know, maybe like a mahogany plum, very neutral shade. So I thought this would be kind of a good quad for me to have. It's got a little fun with the shimmer and the green a little bit more than I would do. I'm kind of thinking I'll do maybe like a liner with the green, kind of play around with that. And it's got a really pretty mirror. Oh, you can see my exercise bike. That's not getting a lot of use right now, but it will be soon. So, but the quality is beautiful, and the mirror, it's, I don't know, it's beautiful. I can see through it clearly, but it's a good quality mirror. So anywho, I think it's gorgeous. It was $250. I know. It doesn't even hurt anymore when I say it. It is what it is. It's like either you want it or you don't, and I respect the opinion of others, that, you know, those that chose not to buy it, because it's not, I don't want to say necessity, because are any of the Louis Vuitton items necessities? No. But for me, as I said before, I love Louis Vuitton. I love the idea of collecting special pieces, and a lot of these pieces at some point will go to my niece, since I don't have a daughter, and I have one niece so far. These items will go to her, and so I just feel like they're special and just something that you would sit on the top of your vanity for display. So with this, you probably have seen all the videos on the Louis Vuitton makeup items, but there's a little button below where you can pop the quads out, and then you can buy replacements. So if you didn't want to buy like an entire compact, you could just buy like the inserts, and they're significantly less money. So anyways, it just pops up just like that. And these are magnetic, the actual eyeshadows, and they come out. I've watched some videos and they didn't come out very easily, and I've seen people get their nail caught in there and destroy the shadow, so I don't want to do that, but it's super easy. But the quality is so good, I wouldn't worry about replacing them and being able to keep this. So yeah, so I really like it. Leave your comments below, let me know what your thoughts are. Are you considering buying anything from the makeup launch? I haven't really seen anything else but lipsticks, shadows, and then some like brushes and accessories and things. So here's something that did come with the eyeshadow, and this is like a little velvety pouch, or micro suede, something like that. It just says Louis Vuitton, and then it has a flower on the back, so you can easily just fit the pouch, or fit the eyeshadow in the pouch to keep it safe, keep it from getting dinged up. On either sides, they have little mini brushes that it comes with, and they say Louis Vuitton on them. Haven't opened them. So these are great for travel. I don't know that I'd use these on a daily basis for application purposes, but so there's like the shape of the brush there. And then there's one more. All right. It looks just like that. So really cute, just for reference how itty bitty it is, especially next to my big head. So yeah, so I really like it. I think what I'll do is maybe do an application, like apply these products and then insert some photos, or maybe do a separate video. I'm not a makeup artist, so don't judge me, please. The lipstick also came with its own little pouch. In all honesty, it is quite annoying. So the opening is very small, so when you insert the lipstick, I've probably stretched it a bit, but it's like a tight fit, and it's super annoying to, like, there's no way to pull it out. So the trick for me is I just push, like a push pop. And then it like, there we go, slides out there so you can remove it. So kind of annoying to use, but if you don't have anything else and you just want an extra layer of protection, then it's here to use. So I'll probably, I don't know. I mean, I've been keeping it in here only because it is like jewelry and I don't want the brass to scratch. I've heard, I didn't read, but I've heard from other people that have done videos that it's like a combination of brass and another metal, which I think is really cool. But yes, it does definitely have some weight to it. So I'm very happy with that. I'm happy with the purchase. I don't have any regrets. Do I plan on buying multiple others? Probably not. I can see myself getting another shade of lipstick down the line. I do like a lot of the reds. The availability was just very low. So I started with this shade, which I know that I can get for day or night, get some good use out of it. So yeah, I'm gonna start there. And I have another pack, I don't know where it is. So when I bought the lipstick, it came with a sample pack of lipsticks. And then when I bought the eyeshadow, it came with another. I don't know where my other pack is. I'm pretty sure it's identical. I just finished doing some travel and I think it might be in my bag. But for now, I can show you what's included. So it came with Sensual Wave Matte. And oh, I didn't mention the lipstick that I bought is the matte. And I do find the application was really smooth. I didn't feel like it was too drying. I wasn't sure, like, should I have gone with the satin? You know, should I have gone with something that's a little more matte? Well, I did go with something matte. I'm so tired, you guys, I'm sorry. But I wasn't sure, maybe I should have gone with a satin just for a little bit more moisture and shine, but I was very happy with it. So I've worn the lipstick twice. I do find that it had some good staying power. Like the last time I wore it was to a party last weekend. I was able to drink and eat and it had really good coverage. It did start to fade after, you know, numerous plates of food and cake and all the things. But I didn't feel like it was drying my lips or gonna flake off or like, have you guys had those experiences? Because I haven't, I hate that. But yeah, I had really good experiences. So I'll definitely maybe I'll apply the lipstick so you can at least see that. But anywho, but here are the shades again. So Sensual Wave Matte, which I think that's cute. Nude Necessaire Matte. I think that's a really good everyday shade. And then this is the Great Escape Matte. And down below, Monogram Rouge Satin, which I did look at purchasing that, but it wasn't available at the time. But I think those are really gorgeous. So I'll have to play around with those. Let's see, I haven't even opened. Okay. So they're labeled on here. And then they come with a little mini application brush. Isn't that cute? I think that's so cool for like a sample to include that. I love it. And it looks a little better than, you know, the little super cheap things you get with other brands. So I'm pretty happy with that. So anywho, really like it. I will apply the Sable's Rose. Hopefully I didn't say it backwards. Just so you can see the color on me, on my skin tone. Okay, gosh, it's so pretty. I just love it so much. So I'm gonna use my compact. I love this. This is so gorgeous. I've been waiting for an opportunity to use it. Listen, this hair is just in my eyes, so I'm not trying to be obnoxious with the hair. I just can't see. So let's see here. And you don't need like a ton. It's so pretty. Don't mind my little breakout, my random breakout from traveling, but it's such a nice, I don't know, I enjoy it. And it's like smooth. I really like it for every day. I'm actually very happy that I got a matte. I haven't noticed that it's been like getting all over my teeth, which is nice. So it tastes good. It does have a slight perfumey kind of a taste, so if that bothers you or you have allergies, I don't know how that works. It's not super strong, but you can definitely taste. It tastes very Louis Vuitton, and you can smell it too. It smells so nice. So anywho, these were my online purchases. Now, I mentioned that I have a third item on the way, and it's actually an accessory from this drop. So it is the, what is it? What did I buy? It's the eyeshadow pouch. So it's in monogram, it's round. I'll try to attach, I'm not really good with this stuff just yet, but insert a photo of it. So it's a round zip pouch that this fits in really nicely. And from what I understand, it's bigger than the Louis Vuitton coin pouch. It's thicker and it's a bit larger, but it also comes with some eyeshadow brushes that are beautiful. And I don't, that was a bit of a ridiculous splurge. Yes, it was. However, I want to protect this, and you know, like I said a couple times, like this is going to be a collector's piece for me. And so I want to keep it safe. I want to keep it in something beautiful that's also going to be a collector's piece, because I don't know, you know, if they'll continue with these items or what will happen. I can't imagine they'll go away anytime soon. The demand seems to be there. People are, you know, they're buying them, so it keeps selling out. So I'm really excited for that. I went to Portland recently, and they have a Louis Vuitton store, which I absolutely love. Every time I go into town there, that sounded very country, every time I go into town. So you can tell I live in a bit of a, I live in a city, but it's a suburb, and our street is very wooded and all of that. So it's kind of a country feel. So anywho, so we go to Portland, they have a store. I have a wonderful CA. He is amazing. His name is Cody, and amazing service every time I go. And I popped into town and went to visit to pick this up. I actually had it shipped there since I knew I'd be in town. And so he helped me with that. They're always welcoming. I don't know how you guys, like, how your experiences have been at Louis Vuitton stores. I've never been to any other, so I don't have anything else to compare it to outside of reviews from others on YouTube. But they have been so lovely to me every time I go in. They always offer me sparkling water, espresso. They're just very accommodating, and they allow me to shop. They give me space. There's no hovering, but they're there if I, you know, if I need them. It's just, it's perfect. I had my family with me a couple of the times. They were treated with the utmost respect, and like, we just had a wonderful time. So highly suggest going there. So, and speaking of CAs, so when I went to pick this up, I also picked up one other item, a bracelet that I'll share as soon as that arrives. It should be here Monday or Tuesday, I believe. But when I went to check out, the manager mentioned to me that they could help me source the eyeshadow pouch. I'd mentioned that I was on the wait list online. So on the app, you can hit the notify me button. And sometimes it's hit or miss with that thing. Like, I don't see the notifications, and then by the time I see it that it's available, it's sold out again. So she mentioned that they could source it for me, and it, you know, there was no guarantee. They didn't know if the item was coming back, which I understood, but I was just like really grateful that they would even attempt to help me. So the process in that is that they take a deposit. Also, that just means paying for the item in advance, and then they'll attempt to source it for you, or if they can't, they'll wait to see if it's available and then ship the item to you. So Anyways, I got a notification last night in my email that they sourced it and the item is actually available and it's being sent to the store. So I'm super, super excited about that. So I should hear from Cody shortly about that because I'm gonna have to have it sent to me. So anywho, very, very excited about it. I'll be sure to do another video as soon as that comes in so you guys can take a peek at it and let me know, you know, how bananas I am for purchasing it. So anywho, thank you guys for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed it, rambling and all, and let me know what you think of these items. Very curious to hear your thoughts. I'm really excited. I'll try to do like apply it and then maybe insert some photos or do a separate video. We'll figure it out. So thank you again for watching. Please like this video, share it if you have anyone else who's maybe interested in these videos or these items, and subscribe. I do plan on doing more videos. I'm a bit slow to upload them. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna get on a roll. But I really, really appreciate you taking minutes out of your day to watch. So until the next time, thank you guys for tuning in. Have a wonderful day.